Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and I just want to quickly do up this video because last night around like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. I just woke up and I realized that there's a new ban list for TCG, but I couldn't like bring myself out to do a video, so I had to wait until the next morning, which is now. And yeah, so let's run through this ban list and see how it might affect Master Duel side. So the first thing about it is there are 3 new cards that was banned. So Anaconda, I think it's Auroradon or something, and then your prank kids Meow-Meow. So I mean the Anaconda wasn't that surprising because OCG already banned it in the current ban list, and seeing it banned now will more or less show that Master Duel most probably will ban it the next ban list, which will stop all the DPE stuff that you are getting right now. So I think it's a good thing because I really feel that this card is the card that makes all the fusion, the easy fusion monster able to summon out quickly. So I'm actually quite happy about this ban. Then the Auroradon, I guess, is really mainly with the Despot Crystron spam. You can grab this out and actually make True King or Calamity very easily, and actually bring out all your Synchron monster quite easily as well. So I guess that's one of the reasons they banned this. But previously it was at 3, and I might have mistaken the number. Okay, the number on the top is actually the previous number that they can play, and I might be wrong. So because I don't really play TCG, so this is based on what I remember. And then lastly, I mean, prank kids Meow-Meow. It's pretty sad to see this card being banned, because if this card is banned, it feels like it's quite hard for prank kid to start the game, because now it's not a 1-card starter anymore. You need at least 2 of your monsters to be on the field. So how do you get 2 monsters on the field now? Is it like through double summon, or really depending you really need the card that spawn the token so that you can link 2 of them? So feels like with this ban, prank kids potential really dropped quite a lot. Yeah. Then, oh yeah, before I continue, if you are enjoying this so far, remember to like, subscribe, comment down below as well. Hit the notification bell, and maybe also join our Discord channel for this discussion as well. And you can also share in the comments like what do you think of this ban list, how it might affect Master Duel. So this, okay, then I think back to this, I'm not really sure how will this even be reflected on Master Duel, because prank kids, I won't say it's a very meta deck now. I mean, I think it's a tier 2 or tier 3 at most, but it might not. I don't think it will affect Master Duel yet. Yeah, that's what I think. Then next, I think the limited list is what surprised everyone. It's really very interesting in my opinion. So first thing is they decided to release Jet Synchron, even though that wait, I think Fiber was at 3, I think. Yeah. So quite surprising they decided to release Synchron from 0 to 1, and now they can start abusing your Halqifibrax effect to get out all your tuner that can bring themselves back to the grave, back from the grave. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so I think this is one card that quite surprising as well. And Red Rose Dragon, I think because this deck is splashable into a lot of deck, which actually brings out an additional Red Rose Dragon, and I'm not sure about the TCG scene, but feels like that's something that they want to. Wait, I think there's also a Red Rose Dragon. I think I missed out one. So there's also a Red Rose Dragon that is limited as well. Let me double check this. Okay, I think I might miss. Okay, I think it's just this. Yeah. So limiting this card actually stops their. It's as if it's our DPE right now. It's just a special thing in a lot of decks. Then next, Yata-Garasu. This is something that really totally wasn't expected. This card existed when I'm still a kid, and the reason it was banned because it can just keep stopping people from drawing cards. Because every time it does damage, you skip your opponent next draw phase. So assuming if opponent already has 0 card and you have this card on the field, you just keep hitting him with this card, and your opponent won't even be able to draw or to counter play this. Yeah, so it's pretty sick. Then Halqifibrax was dropped from 3 to 1. I think nothing surprising. I think it feels like it's slowly becoming like a OCG list. But then again, where's the Maxi? I think everyone's been waiting for TCG to unban Maxi, but Maxi is still at banned in TCG. Okay, next. Okay, this is one of the most the card that I'm really happy to see, which is Performer Pound Monkey Bot. then it's one of the card that actually helps our deck Pendulum Magician. And why is it so? For those who don't really play last time, monkey keyboard effect, once you activate it on the skill, you can actually add another performer power card to your hand, and this means that this is a one card skill. So let's say if I activate this as a skill 1, I just need to search for a high skill, and then I can set it onto the skill, which is really very strong, because the main problem for Pendulum Magician Pendulum deck is you need at least 2 cards from your hand. So with this you only need 1 card, which is himself, and then you can set all your skill already. So this is a really very strong card. But just to add on, TCG itself doesn't have the Electromite yet, so maybe adding this card won't be as impactful as the OCG side, but nonetheless it's still a very strong card that I think TCG Pendulum players will be very happy to see. Then Shooting Riser Dragon, I think previous was 3, sorry, and then now it drops to 1. I'm not really sure why. Maybe TCG player can let me know, like do you guys play this a lot that it warrants a limit to 1 from 3? Because a lot of people that I saw playing the Pendulum list don't even play this card, but I actually do play this for my Synchro variant of the Pendulum deck, but I just don't really see a lot of people playing this. Yeah, so do share with me. And next, also surprisingly, Change of Heart, so means now you can take control of your monster and attack with it now. Does this mean that you want to play 1 copy of this for the fun, or do share in the comment section below, like is this like a Raigeki thing that you just add in 1 just to clear the board, or can get this to for OTK potential? Yeah. Time Seal from 0 to 1, same as Yata-Garasu, it stops your draw phase, but this is just for 1 time. So I don't think this means anything, I guess. I'm not sure who will be playing this, or is there a combo that revolves around this card so that you can keep skipping the draw phase? Yeah, I'm not really sure about this. Okay, next, they actually in semi-limit quite a lot of cards that they limited, so these are the cards, and from this you can actually see that they are relaxing on a lot of the key cards. For example, Light Stage. I really want Light Stage to come back to 3 so that my Trickstar can actually have a bit more potential, because now with Light Stage at 1 is actually quite limiting. I actually really want 2 so I can at least terraforming and 1 out if I draw 1 more. Yeah. Then True Draco from 1 to 2. I forget what was the Master Duel side. Do we have 2 now? Yeah. Then Benten from 1 to 2 as well. So I guess they're relaxing, because I don't think that TCG doesn't have ultimateness, right, if I remember correctly. Yeah, so that's why I think maybe relaxing this to 2 won't really impact that much. And Fire Formation Tenki from 1 to 2 as well. Do TCG players don't really play Tri-Brigade? Yeah, maybe you can share with me as well. I am not very familiar with the TCG scene. War Revealing, activate by paying multiples of 1000. Your opponent control cannot attack if they are less than. Oh, so it was 1. Okay. I don't really see people playing this, but I can see how devastating this card is, because it's a continuous trap as well. So it actually does stop. It feels as if it's like a Mythic Mind, but without the stopping of monster effect. Yeah. Okay, then Unlimited, most of them are actually 1 to 3. So Night Assailant, I think not surprising, because they just errata it, so it should be releasing back to 3. And Trishula, OCG was at 2. It was initially limit to 1, because if you manage to summon out 3 of them, which I think is quite easy right now, you can actually banish 3 cards from your opponent's hand, which is too strong. But I feel that maybe now there's too many hand traps, and that's why they think that it's okay to release to 3. Yeah, not really sure. Mirage Stallion from 1 to 3. I think this doesn't really impact much, since most of the time Salamangreat player only play 1 of them, so bringing back to 3 isn't that huge. Yeah. A Hero Leaf was from 2 to 3. I think this following the Master Duel Banlist as well, so you get to get 3 now, which is quite really very strong for Heroes player, because they just need actually 1 card to bring out their whole field. Salamangreat Circle was 2, and then now 3. I don't think it makes much huge difference, just increase a bit more consistency for the Salamangreat deck. So I think with I'm not sure for TCG player, do you play more than 1 for this usually? But I think Circle is the more you can play, the better it is, because it's a searcher and it protects your Salamangreat monster. Okay, lastly, Scapegoat. So Scapegoat was 2, then I think it was 3. Similarly, I don't think much I think there isn't much for this card. It was initially limited or semi-limit because link format just came out, and people were abusing the fact that token can be used as a link to summon link monster, and that's why Scapegoat was hit for quite a while. And I guess now they think that it's not needed, and you can actually like get link monster out a lot easier than just using Scapegoat, so they released Scapegoat to 3. Yeah. So overall, this is like quite an emergent. I don't even know if this is considered emergency ban list, because they just release it on this day and just say it's effective immediately. Yeah, really not sure why Konami keeps doing all these things, that sudden release. And yeah, at least the OCG side, we always like we always roughly know when the ban list will come out, and we'll just anticipate that day. And yeah, so this is I'm not sure why TCG is doing this. Yeah. So do share in the comments what you think of this ban list, and what do you think will be reflected on Master Duel as well. I hope that I give some of my comments that might help in the Master Duel scene, although it doesn't really affect us much since we can actually just dismantle and get back our token as well, so no point. Because if there's some card that we think will get banned, then we will try to sell it off quickly in the physical world, but I think in Master Duel it doesn't matter since we can just dismantle it. Yeah. So yeah, overall this is my thoughts on the ban list, and if you are enjoying the content so far, do remember to like, subscribe, comment down below as well, and join our Discord channel and hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video.